Welcome back to Mythri Mosaic. Today I'm in Siem Reap, Cambodia, exploring the beautiful Kampong Phluk Floating Village on Tonlé Sap Lake. Before reaching the floating village, I'm stopping at a traditional local market along the way. Vendors line the roadside with colorful stalls filled with tropical fruits, fresh vegetables, herbs, meat, and everyday local products. It's a wonderful opportunity to experience the simple yet vibrant lifestyle of the local people. Next, we continue to the famous Kampong Phluk, one of the best known floating and stilt house villages near Siem Reap, located along the edge of Tonlé Sap Lake. We travel by boat to observe local homes, a pagoda, a school, and the everyday life that exists on the water. It's one of Southeast Asia's largest freshwater lakes, and Kampong Phluk is a traditional stilted village surrounded by flooded forests. Here, you begin to understand a unique community that lives completely in harmony with the water, where schools, homes, transportation, and fishing all revolve around boats and stilted living. Kampong Phluk is much more than a tourist destination. It's a centuries-old fishing community shaped entirely by the changing seasonal rhythms of Tonlé Sap Lake. More than 3,000 people live here, depending mainly on fishing and life connected to the lake. The village is famous for its enormous stilt houses rising 6 to 10 meters high, its authentic fishing culture, and its stunning sunset views. The story of this village is really about how people learn to live with water instead of fighting against it. This is truly a village built around rising water. Every year during the monsoon season, water from the Mekong River reverses its flow into Tonlé Sap Lake, causing the lake to expand dramatically, sometimes growing more than 5 times its size during the dry season. Entire forests and plains remain underwater for months. The people of Kampong Phluk adapted by constructing towering stilt houses. During the dry season, you can walk beneath these homes, while in the wet season, boats pass directly underneath them. Over time, the village became a remarkable example of human adaptation to seasonal flooding. We then continue with a small boat ride through the mangrove forest, one of the true highlights of Kampong Phluk. Many of the women who paddle visitors through these flooded forests grew up relying on these waters long before tourism arrived here. Visitors often remember the women quietly rowing small wooden boats through the narrow mangrove tunnels. Today, these women play an important role in the village's tourism economy, but their skills and connection to the water come from generations of tradition. As tourism expanded around Siem Reap, many local women began earning additional income by guiding visitors through the forest in hand-paddled canoes. For many families, this became an important source of support, especially as fishing became less dependable due to environmental changes and declining fish population. During the rainy season, the trees become submerged, creating narrow waterways where small wooden canoes glide silently through the forest. The mangrove forest of Kampong Phluk tells a deeper story of survival, adaptation, and a way of life shaped entirely by water. And for generations, these forests have protected both the lake's ecosystem and the communities living around it. Children here grow up learning the waterways the same way other children learn roads and streets. Many Cambodians believed the flooded trees and waters were shared with nature spirits and ancestral energies. The quiet paddling of these women through the submerged forest is more than just a tourist experience. It reflects generations of knowledge about the lake, the changing seasons, and survival on Tonlé Sap. As this experience comes to an end, I'm excited for the next activity of the evening, the famous Apsara dance show. I'm experiencing one of Cambodia's most beautiful cultural traditions. The Apsara dance show accompanied by a traditional Khmer buffet dinner here in Siem Reap. The buffet offers a wonderful taste of Khmer cuisine featuring local flavors, aromatic spices, grilled dishes, noodles, curries, tropical fruits, and traditional Cambodian desserts. The atmosphere feels magical. Soft traditional music fills the air while glowing lights, Khmer instruments, and graceful dancers create an unforgettable setting. Today, these performances stand as symbol of the resilience and cultural pride of the Khmer people. UNESCO has also recognized Cambodian royal ballet and classical dance as part of the world's intangible cultural heritage. This is far more than just a dinner experience. It's a journey through Cambodia's history, mythology, and artistic soul. The Apsara dance is one of Cambodia's oldest and most sacred art forms, inspired by the celestial dances carved into the walls of Angkor Wat and other Khmer temples. These graceful figures, known as Apsaras, come from Hindu and Buddhist mythology and symbolize beauty, elegance, and spirituality. Every movement within the dance carries meaning. The delicate finger movements, slow footwork, curved hand gestures, and calm facial expressions are all part of a storytelling tradition passed down through generations. Some gestures represent nature, emotions, or even the passage of time. The dancers wear beautiful silk costumes, golden crowns, and traditional Khmer jewelry inspired by the Angkor Empire. Apsara dance survived periods of war, destruction, and the Khmer Rouge era, when much of Cambodia's cultural heritage was nearly lost forever. And honestly, after a full day of exploring Floating Village and markets around Siem Reap, there's probably no better way to end this evening. I'll come up with more stories next weekend. Stay tuned and thank you for watching.